elected president was killed with his entire family except the two daughters, one of which is now the prime minister and is leading Awami League. Anyway, to cut a long story short, in 1975, the country was taken over by a military government. And the first thing they did was to strike off secularism from the constitution. And instead, they inscribed Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim on the top of the constitution and said, total and absolute faith in Allah will be the basic principle of all actions in Bangladesh. And that was the beginning of state-sponsored Islamization of Bangladesh in our country. And then the first general was also killed by another general, or, I shouldn't say another general, but then, well, he was killed and the other general was somehow implicated in the whole affair. And when he came to power, what he did was that he declared Islam to be the state religion of Bangladesh. So that was, again, a reinforcement of the Islamization process of Bangladesh by these two military generals. So we can see a very clear connection between militarization. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have already spoken for 6 minutes. Okay. Militarization, Islamization, and anti-democratic processes to be supported by the state itself. Anyway, I was supposed to talk about the fate of Bangladesh, fate of secularism in Bangladesh. It wasn't only a national phenomenon. I must also mention that it was definitely an international process that was working in Bangladesh, because by then the international politics also turned into some way, trying to kind of establish Islamic countries as opposed to the socialist bloc, which was still existent at that time. So the international communities also wanted to name Bangladesh as moderate Muslim country, which we protested because we never wanted our country to become a moderate Muslim country. We wanted to see a secular Bangladesh. But then by then, there has been an invasion in the education system, in the medical system, in the banking, insurance, land ownership, everything, where a total Islamization process was working. You go anywhere,